Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with the third episode in our coverage of Domina. So the game should be well out by now, and you guys are probably playing along. Again, I'm recording this whole thing in one shot because I can't save. So if you are giving me suggestions and stuff, I will comment on them and reply and acknowledge and whatever, but I won't be able to implement them in this playthrough because I am, again, recording this all in one go. Magistrate's wife is missing. He can find her herself. Magistrate is disappointed that you care so little for your fellow civilians that you would not lift a finger to help save a life. She shows up at our villa a day later drunk and announces that she had an affair with a butcher. You keep this gem of a secret to yourself for now. He's already too embarrassed by her absence. So we could sell that against him. Our main guy, Salius, was killed in the last fight, so we're going to need to kind of push everybody up one to make do. Buy some food in the meantime, and I think you are going to kind of slide into that slot. Do we have anybody who would make a really, really good Thrakes? You're too aggressive and not defensive enough. What about you? Again, he would be an interesting Thrakes. I guess we could go for it. Because he's not going to be that great in Murmillo, so it's going to be a long time until we can get these guys. May as well just give him this one. We'll give him, like, the basics. And, oh, wow, I overspent there. Whoops. Well, we got a fight coming up soon. I forgot that we lost and we didn't get any money, really, for it. We got a little bit, but not a lot. Go ahead and spy on the legate for me. Architect, what are you up to? Gather some stones. Wait, no, don't do that. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Can you not cancel? Oh, that's stupid. You can't cancel jobs. I don't need stones. There's just gonna be like random stones out here. I guess we'll build another training thing next to it. And one of these guys can hop into it. Alright, so what do we got here? Another Thrakes. My concern is that now that our best guy is gone, we're gonna be a little bit outclassed in these next couple fights. Virginius, how do you stack up? 13, 14, 12. He's definitely higher level across the board, but you hit harder. And your armor appears to be better. I don't know. It's concerning. If you had way better armor, I would think about it. But his armor is not that highly upgraded. But can I afford not to fight? Is the thing. I might have to send him in just because I need the money. I'll just have to fight smart, I guess. I tried to do that in the last one, though, and it didn't go over very well. With player skill, you can make up some of the deficit, but... Oh, I totally whiffed right there. He's too dodgy. Damn. Yeah, there goes another guy, so we're really set back now. We got a little bit of money for it and a little bit of water, but that's not going to help. And we need food. Okay, let's go ahead and sell that to the magistrate. At least selling these secrets will make me a little bit of cash. Build me another training stand. Let's see. Of you two, who is superior? Give you some minor upgrades at least. I'd love to get him better stuff all across the board, but I don't know. He's just not ready for it. Your defense is a bit lacking. Let's do something like that. And I think you're gonna slide into the top slot there. Antonius isn't too bad either. I'd like to get him into some fights. Just the last couple fights that they've given me are definitely to my disadvantage, essentially. I probably should have turned down the one before the last, but I didn't. And so here we are now, down our top two gladiators. I guess you guys can all slide up. Yeah, luckily for this, we can at least start making some money. So you guys are gonna all slide up there. A young unmarked slave girl is found wandering on the road near your villa. Your guards bring her in and give her food and water. She speaks a foreign tongue. Word of the discovery gets out, and both the magistrate and the legate demand that you turn her over. These two are just like clowns. I can refuse to give her up. I can refuse to give her up, citing that they are both notorious pedophiles, and surrender, or say that we'll surrender them. I'm just going to refuse. How do we even know that she's a slave? Yeah, at least we know here she'll be treated better. But she wasn't even a marked slave. Like, I wouldn't just hand her over to anybody. I probably should spy on... You know what? I'll give you guys some wine. How about that?
Agreed. Very well.
I actually have plenty. Let's give them a little bit more. There. Now they like me a little bit more. Maybe they won't send me such difficult fights. Let's give you some weapon training speed. And we're going to give you defensive priority. So he's like our tank, and he's like our damage dealer. Oh, food again. God, we need to win this next fight. It needs to be like a winnable fight, and we desperately need to win it. Maximus, we were saving you for Ready Arius, I think. Yeah. What about you? 156. You're just not good enough at turtling. You're too dodgy as well. You could actually be a decent Thrakes. I can't upgrade you yet, but... It wasn't you. Who was it? Was it this guy? No. I completely lost who it was. Oh, it was you. Libanius. Go ahead and slide into that slot. And let's see. I don't know. You know what? Maximus, go ahead and train there because you got potential. So you're going to level up faster this way. But we're not going to give you a class yet because you're obviously better suited to a different class than what we have available. I can't afford to research right now. So 2-on-2. Shame. If it were a 1-on-1, I would probably take this because I could definitely beat him 1-on-1. I could probably beat him 1-on-1 too, but I'm not confident about a 2-on-2. Yeah. Valgius just is not up to the task. He's going to die, and if he dies too quickly, that could put Antonius in a real bad spot. And I definitely can't take them 2-on-1. That's a lot of money to turn down, though. God damn. Yeah, I don't see us winning this one. If they had like wooden gladiators or something, I would probably accept it, just because I feel like I could deal damage quickly enough to win. Man. Wait, what? What's your temperament? You're super dodgy. Maybe we could win. If you just avoid them and don't get hit, maybe we could win this. If we lose here, we're just going to get destroyed, though. We'll be so far behind the 8-ball at that point. Let's try it. So... Oh, wait. I was looking at... So Valgius is super evasive. Oh, right. Yeah. For some reason, it put him first. No, I want to control Antonius. Because he's too aggressive. He might get himself killed. I'm hoping that Valgius can keep himself alive. If he can do that, we can win. But I get the feeling he's going to run in there and just die immediately. Because that's what the AI tends to do. So, we'll see what happens. Yeah, there he goes. Well, we lost Valgius, but we won. So, I guess I'll take it. He was a free gladiator anyways. So, I mean, that could have gone better, but at least we won. Scipio, you're terrible. You're not worth much either. Let's grant freedom. Everybody will be a little bit happier. And then we got... I don't even want to try to pronounce your name, and you're not worth keeping around anyways, so see you later. Antonius, you are now our top guy. Pompeius, you're looking like our number 2. Actually, are you? God damn this food. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, Mr. Bard, I'll smell you later, but we're going to go with this guy, the farmer. And then we're going to tell him to upgrade. Let's see. +4 food for day. So yeah, we're going to upgrade that so that he can train a little bit quicker. Meanwhile, we're going to work on critical strike there, and then do our best to upgrade Pompeius. Give you some sort of helmet, and definitely at least a real Gladius. That's a little bit better. You know what, I'll give you the better shield at least. Okay, so we got 2 guys ready to fight. I'm going to give you a better shield as well, because you're our top dog now. But man, things are not looking great for us at the moment. Let's see, you have a class, right? Yeah, you're a Thrakes. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Okay, so if you actually have a class, I'll put you somewhere over here, because I don't think anybody else over here does. Whew, okay. Silent slave auction, both the legate and the magistrate bid. Can these two just figure their shit out? Like, I'm so sick of them, and like constantly being at each other's throats, and then being at my throat because of it. They want to borrow coin from me. Yeah, screw you both. Magistrate is slightly drunk and doesn't mind. The legate is quite upset about it. Whatever. Agent, can you spy on the magistrate for me, and we'll make that up. Let's see, who else had a bunch of potential? Not you. You're not bad, so what we'll do is, for now, you're going to train in that spot. God damn this food. And you know what, Architect, go ahead and start building another one for me. Eventually we'll have like all of them, but I'm not really all that inclined to train these like nobodies up that much. So sell that secret, that'll get me some money. And then we'll do the same for the other guy. Let's see. You're gonna train a little bit faster at weapons, and your weapon will take less damage. So what level are you at? Like 12 across the board? 17, roughly. Why is your defense so low? Especially with how I prioritized it. Oh, I forgot to heal him. Shit. I always forget to heal him. There's a card that lets them basically heal all the time. And it's a really good card to give them, because if you forget, they'll heal up on their own. So I highly recommend it if you find that card, to give it to like your best guy. That way if you ever forget to heal him, he'll take care of it himself. You need to gather some stones for me. Meanwhile, you should be collecting enough food, but it doesn't appear that you are. I'm gonna have to keep buying it. Man, I thought for sure we were gonna be able to deal with one of those bosses pretty soon, but losing that many guys, especially at the top of our ranks, just really killed us. The fights don't seem to be all that advantageous. Like, I just keep getting one-on-ones against really good fighters, and it makes it really difficult for us to win anything. He's Murmillo. He doesn't hit that hard, but he's gonna hit fast. So Antonius, I hope you're ready, man. I really don't like that he's only got a Gladius, but we have no choice. It's gonna pay a lot if we win, at least. But man, the Murmillos scare me. They're a difficult class to face, just because they're really dodgy and they hit. I mean, not hard necessarily, but fast. There we go. Really, if you're playing as the Thrakes, you want to be on the defensive against them. That's the best way to handle it, because you have the shield. Typically, they don't hit that hard. They just spam out attacks against you. So if you can withstand their onslaught and then counter it, that's probably the way you want to go. So this guy's got a lot of potential with that much health. And he's fairly balanced as a fighter. I guess we could turn him into a Thrakes as well. But I really don't have the money to develop that many different fighters at once. I'm wondering if he would be like good to save as Ready Arius as well. You have a ton of health. You're going to be our first Murmillo, I think. Maximus we want to keep around, and the local militia is disorganized and lacks training. They wish to learn the art of hand-to-hand combat from experienced fighters. I'll lend a Gladiator to him. He eventually seizes the opportunity to escape. Cool, so one of our Gladiators escaped. Oh, it was a nobody apparently. Okay, fair enough. At least it wasn't like one of these guys. Let's see about getting you some better gear. Oh, and healing you, of course. I'm going to get you up to that, I think. And let's see about maybe better arm protection. Something like that. A better helmet would not be a bad idea either. I just can't really afford to give him the best one, or just continue upgrading them, really. Architect, what are you doing right now? Go ahead and get me some hot coals. We can afford 5 gold. Shield breaker. I guess you can take that. Man, this is like I'm playing this like a marathon. This is my 3rd episode straight, and we're going for like as many as it takes. We're a little over a third of the way through, so we'll see if my voice holds up. We got a secret on the magistrate. Let's sell that to our friend the legate, and then we'll send you back out to spy on the legate. Doctori, 45. Come on. We could actually try to power through to Ready Arius. And that might not be such a bad idea, because I prefer the Ready Arius to the Murmillos. You know what? Grip technique is probably a good idea. We haven't really been disarmed much in this playthrough, but we did get disarmed that one time, and that concerns me. Because if you lose your weapon and they catch you in like a flurry of strikes, you're screwed. Or if they, take your shield out, or knock it off, and then you have to defend without a shield. That's never good either. Alright, let's sell that to the magistrate. And I think you probably need to lay low for a little bit. Let's get food before we forget. I think he's doing a decent job of mitigating the food loss, at least. We'll probably need to keep upgrading him whenever we have the chance. But it seems like we're losing food less quickly. So that's something at least. Let's see. You're actually not very good. I think this is a chance for Pompeius to get some action. So let's see. 12, 8, 12. You're higher level across the board. You got better HP. He has a better weapon, but you still hit harder. So I think we can win this. I don't think it'll be too challenging. Oh, wow. I don't know what happened there. I thought we were getting the better of him, and then all of a sudden he just dropped us. Well, there goes Pompeius. Wow, we are screwed now. We got one guy. You guys are going to step up, and maybe I can get you at least something. I mean, that's all I can afford, pal, so train with what you got. Grip techniques is done. I'm going to go... I forget what button evasive roll is. I'll have to look at that. But that would be a good idea. I wonder... Let's see. Game options. Run is shift. Roll is space. Okay, that's easy enough. I can remember that. So when he's done with that, we'll be able to roll and dodge out of the way, which is one thing that I think is kind of cheap. The AI can pretty much do it out of the gate, and you can't until you upgrade that, and it's pretty far down the tech tree. Like, you've got to get to at least aim defense to get that. We could have gotten it sooner, but yeah, that's going to help us at least. I don't like rolling around much, but with certain classes, you really, really need to. Ah, crap. Okay, so he's ill, but he will survive. You lost a bunch of health. So our best guy just got bitten by a snake. Fantastic. And he is not pleased either. How much wine would it take to change that? Because I have a lot of it. 100 wine, maybe? Oh, can I not go higher than that? That was weird. It like started going down. I think the hitbox for the arrow is just very, very janky. Let's reward him 100 wine. Can you not? I guess you can't cycle it faster than that. That didn't really change anything either. You know what? You have been a disappointment. I'm just gonna buy my own food and get the... where is he at? The bard back in here. Hopefully he retains his upgrade. Ah, crap, he doesn't. Well, I think in terms of keeping morale up, we need to keep the bard around. Because he's just not happy. I mean, he could just be pissed that he got bit by a snake. I would be. But, yeah. Alright, so if we are able to win another fight, we should be able to get ready Arius's. It's just with one guy, and one guy who's very, very, No, man, you're my only fighter. He's agitated, but hopefully he comes around. How much gold do I have to give you to make you happy? Apparently, a lot more than that. Let's see, you guys don't have classes yet, so I feel like that spot's being wasted. I guess I'll throw you in there, but you're not exactly my primary focus here. Next battle's in 2 days. You are not going to be ready for it. Let's see. Let's have you spy on the magistrate. One more day. Hopefully they give me an easy one because we are not ready for anything else. 20, 20, 20. You could beat him, but not injured like that. I'm gonna have to decline this. I hate to do it, but I think he hits harder than... No, you still hit harder. You could beat him if you were healthy, but you're not. So, I've got to reject it.
You don't have the sense that Saturn gave a donkey's ass.
What? That was insulting. Anywho, we're out of time, so I'm going to end the episode here. But thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Domina with you, and I look forward to seeing you back here for episode 4.